people. Welcome to the High Ground Podcast. Don't you dare underestimate my power or I'll cut off an arm and two legs. You get what I did there? Who cares? Anyways, this is the High Ground Podcast. Sorry, my lighting's a little fucked, but Walker, you there? Oh no, what happened to my co-host? No! Where's my co-host? Anyways, so this is just a podcast. It's just about any and everything. It's gonna be a little bit of comedy, entertainment, just debates, just stupid shit. It's just gonna be kind of a little bit of everything, you know. Don't take us too seriously, except for this debate that we got going on today, because I am very, very, very passionate about my side. But yeah, you'll see. We'll get into it. But if you don't know, I am Trippy Truth, and then my co-host over here, Walker the Official. I'm sure he's going to be back any second now. But yeah, no, like I said, just podcast about not much to do. He left me, but I'm sure he's going to join right back in. I'm sure he's probably having some sort of connection issues. Gang!
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. Walker the Official, everybody.
My bad.
No worries. But yeah, no, like I said, just a podcast about any and everything. We're just starting out. As you know, this is episode 1. As of right now, expect us every Monday at 7:30, unless we tell you otherwise, but we're going to rock with the 7:30 for right now. Every Monday. It is going to be more of a live show than a podcast, but it's whatever I say it is, and it's a fucking podcast. So here we are. But eventually what we hope to do is we do hope to grow, of course, obviously, and then eventually maybe we'll get a studio. We'll get to hire some people on and, video editors and all of that good stuff. And then it'll be pre-recorded podcasts. Maybe. I don't know. If it grows and y'all fuck with the live podcast thing better, we'll do that. We'll see. We'll see where this goes. We're just trying this out. We got, then my boys, my brother, we got good chemistry. We have good conversation. We were talking, and if you didn't see, what actually started this was over on my YouTube page. I went live one night, and him and I had a discussion about the DCU. Really, mainly, I guess, not really the DCU, but mainly the Dark Knight trilogy. And I flamed his ass because it's not good. Fuck you. I don't care. But
I cried that night.
I'm glad. I'm glad. You deserved it. But I'm glad you're okay. I love you. But but no, anyways, so that's what started this. We had that little debate, that little discussion. It was a good time. It was a bunch of jokes and everything. And so we just said, we should start a podcast. Or fuck yeah, let's do it. I already got an idea and kind of went from there. And so here we are. Yes, episode 1. Anything you would like to say, Walker, before we actually get into it?
Man, I'm excited, and who knows? This might be our biggest debate yet, even though it's our first one. It's a pretty important one today, so I'm ready to get to it.
This is the one and only debate, okay?
That's right. Nothing else matters. This is absolute.
Nothing else matters. Fuck your politics. Fuck the rest of your shit. Fuck all the problems you have going on in your life. This is what matters right here, right now, okay? So I guess first things first, I'll just straight up ask you, is the tomato a fruit or a vegetable? There's only one right answer. Please answer correctly.
You know me. I can't just give a straight answer.
Oh, fuck.
I gotta bullshit my way into it. We started as cooks together, man. So automatically, when my superior tells me to go cut veggies, I imagine that includes all normal vegetables and tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
So I do consider tomato a vegetable.
Okay, cool. I don't know if there will be much of a debate, but cool.
But
You and your butts.
If we're talking botanically, because I took a horticultural class back in high school.
Parker horticultural
Tomato is
class.
considered a fruit unless it is in a culinary setting and in a culinary topic. Then it becomes a vegetable. So it's kind of like whatever it wants to be, just like the rest of everybody else in 2026.
That might be the argument to switch me, bro. I'm not gonna lie, because that's fucking hilarious. Yo, the tomatoes started it all. The tomatoes
Tomatoes were the first, bro.
Everybody just want to
They
be
were
a
the first
fucking
non-berry,
fucking
non-binary,
tomato
bro.
just wants to be a fucking. Oh my god, that's fucking great. All right, but no, you're still wrong. Fuck your horticultural class or whatever the fuck you call it. Fuck that shit and fuck that teacher. I'm sure you're a great person, but no, fuck you, teaching people. No, fuck you. Okay, okay. I'm about to flame your ass with factual evidence, okay?
Here we go.
First and foremost, my question, you said the tomato is a fruit except for when in a culinary environment. Please explain to me where the fuck else are you going to use a tomato?
Okay. Fair. That's fair. When I mean, like, all right, fair enough. What I mean by that is when you are a cook, you automatically slump tomatoes in with vegetables.
Why is that?
Right? Because one, it tastes like a vegetable. It's not a fruit. It don't taste like a fruit.
I'll tell you, I'll tell you what.
It doesn't have.
Why is it a fruit?
Why is it a fruit?
Why is it a fruit?
So, the reason it's a fruit.
I swear to God, if you tell me it's because it has seeds.
No, I'm not going to tell you that's why. Because that completely that's bullshit. And here's why. Chilies have seeds. Peppers have seeds.
Cucumbers have seeds.
Okay. So that's not it. The reason why it's a fruit is because it starts as a flower. And all fruits flower.
What?
Yep. After the flower is pollinated, that's whenever they start to grow the tomatoes. The only reason why I know this is because I'm growing tomatoes at my dad's house right now.
It's a vine. It's a plant.
I mean, yes, but it also flowers.
With what?
What do you mean with what?
What the
tomato
fuck?
plants have flowers?
What kind of flowers? I've never heard this.
I mean, they're not pretty. They're little tiny
and
petals, like yellow petals.
My grandparents have grown tomatoes since I was a fetus, bro. I've never seen a flower on a tomato plant. I think,
yeah, bro.
I think
I'm gonna send you some pictures.
I think you're cross-pollinating.
No, sir. No, sir.
Because it flowers. That's about as stupid as because it has seeds.
They're little tiny, like yellow flowers, bro. They look like honeysuckles, kind of.
Listen, chat. I haven't gotten heated yet. I haven't gotten heated yet. It will get there, but what the fuck? Because it flowers? That I don't know about that. Gang.
Here's another reason why it's not technically a vegetable.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
Yeah. So, the reason why is, I guess, because fuck, I don't even really know. Honestly, I might have hit the end of my argument.
All right, well, is it I'm gonna ask you like I did in the DC debate. Is your ass hot yet?
Not yet. It's a little cold. A little chilly.
Oh, okay. My first go-to argument forever and always for this will be fucking explain VeggieTales.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, if that's the case, explain Fruit of the Loom. They got a tomato on that.
Hold on, I gotta look this up because I don't believe that. I do not believe
I bet
that.
you anything it's got it on that.
I don't believe that. Listen, hold on. I gotta look that up because I don't. And bro, let's keep it a bean. Let's keep it a bean, dog. With the whole Mandela effect with the Fruit of the Loom logo, can we even trust that shit
we
anyway?
can't even trust that. That's fair. That's fair. All right, I'll give you that one. That one don't count. But the VeggieTales, that's tough.
Why would the main character of a biblical educational, me saying that, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I was gonna say,
that's actually kind of invalid because Miss Rachel is out here teaching these kids that there's fucking purple bananas and shit.
Right.
Listen.
Okay, but
so yeah, maybe that's not but listen. Hold on. I got it. Listen. I don't even give a shit about the Fruit of the Loom no more. Listen. Okay. No. In all honesty, that's just a dumb argument I like to throw out there. Is why, and I'm gonna be honest. A lot of people hit me with because he was a fruit. That was the whole thing. They were fruity, and I mean, whatever, bro.
That's stupid.
It's a kid's educational biblical show, bro. They were not fruity. Okay, just because you as an adult are uncomfortable with your sexuality does not mean that those characters.
Everything is gay.
Okay,
right. Facts.
But. I digress. But no. Okay. You work in a kitchen, right?
Yes, sir.
You guys got a label printer?
Yes, sir.
Does it have little pictures on it?
No.
Okay. Well, so this isn't necessarily a valid argument everywhere, but it's valid at my job at least. So at my job, we have a label printer. On that label printer, when you go to pick out what label you want and everything, they have a little picture of like what the fruit or what the food is, right? Guess what's on the vegetable label?
I'm going to say a tomato.
Front and center. Guess what's...
And the only reason why
is
because it's a culinary setting.
Guess what's not... Where the fuck else are you going to use a tomato? That's such a dumb fucking... No, that's fucking stupid. What? Because it's in a culinary thing. Where the fuck else are you going to use it? Where does it matter anywhere else? That's fucking stupid. Anyways, guess what's not on the fruit label?
Tomato?
No. Well, yeah, no tomato on the fruit label. Fuck. Now I'm getting all flustered and shit. But no, but listen. Here's one of my big arguments. When you go to the grocery store, where are the canned tomatoes?
In the canned veggies aisle. It's not in the canned fruit aisle.
Exactly. When you go to a grocery store and you got the fresh produce.
It's with the veggies.
The tomatoes are out there with the veggies. Typically like the onions, the cucumbers, and shit like that. The tomato's not a fucking fruit. Oh my God.
Thank you, guys.
So,
Thank you.
for one... Okay. Y'all will just fucking listen to anything that they tell you, won't you? Because every time I have this debate with someone, science says it's a fruit. Fuck your science. Science also just randomly decided one day that Pluto wasn't a fucking planet. Science is also... hot debate. Actually, no, we're
I
not.
was
We're
gonna say,
not.
I
We're
was
not
gonna
gonna
say,
get
no,
into
that's a
that one.
great
Actually,
idea. That's
we're
a
not.
great idea because I will go. Oh, no, I'm down.
What? What?
Nah, we'll wait. We'll wait. We'll hold
No,
that for another episode.
is it about the Pluto thing? Because I'm down to get into
Yes, it
that.
is.
Okay, no, because
Yes, it
I was
is.
gonna get into something else about something science wants to say, but that might not be the best thing for me to say on episode 1. Well, you guys will learn me. We'll get there. Maybe we'll put that opinion behind a paywall or some shit.
Right.
But no, seriously. Scientists woke up one morning and just decided Pluto wasn't a planet. Same thing with the tomato. They always taught us it was a fucking vegetable, and then out of nowhere, they just decided it's a fruit. No, gang, you can't do that, bro. What? That's not science. Just because this guy was pissed off that he didn't get laid last night, and his girl think that the tomato's a vegetable, and he want to wake up and be like, shit, I'm gonna prove you wrong, bitch. No, bro. No. Just because scientists changes their mind, just because scientists just because they wake up one morning and change their mind does not mean it's a fact, bro. Y'all are gonna sit there and believe anything that these people tell you. Don't be a sheep, gang. Don't be a sheep. Don't be a sheep. Nah, the tomato's a fucking vegetable, bro. Okay. I'm not even going to say that because I'm very passionate about this. I'm not even going to say to each their own on this. You're wrong. You're entitled to your own opinion, even if it's wrong. I'll say that. But it's just, no. Like in a culinary setting, it's a vegetable. I can't get past that, bro. Where the fuck else are you going to use a tomato? Tell me one other place you're going to use a tomato. And maybe I'll give you that.
My concept is, it's a fruit until you are using it for a dish.
So it's a fruit until you intend to use it for what it's for.
Exactly.
So it's a vegetable when it's used for what it's for. What it's used for is for vegetables. Therefore, it's a fucking vegetable. What the fuck? Bro! That don't make no sense. That's like saying, which granted is 2026, I can be whatever I want, but that's like saying I'm a dog until I learn to be a human, bro.
Okay, let's try it this way. Water is a chemical, right? But nobody says, can I have a glass of chemicals? It's still H2O scientifically.
I guess.
But in everyday life, we call it water. A tomato is the same thing.
Everything has a chemical makeup.
I knew you were going to...
What do you mean? Everything has a chemical makeup, bro. Like, what?
Okay, but
what? No.
We don't call it, can I get a glass of H2O? Can I get a glass?
Who don't? I do shit.
Can I get that fruit on my cheeseburger? They're going to say veggie.
Exactly. Thank you. Another thing. Who puts fruit on? Well, actually, no, that's invalid. I put pineapple on my burgers sometimes. Fuck. That's not a valid argument. But no, okay, hold on. And what's gonna suck is we're gonna have to have a follow up on this maybe next week too, because I already know once it's done and over with, it's heat of the moment. I'm not gonna sit here and think of my best arguments, and then come fucking Thursday, I'm gonna be like, fuck, I'm gonna flame his ass with that one. So, but no, bro. If something is something else until it's used for what it's intended to be, and then when it's used for what it's intended to be, it's something else.
That's when it becomes something.
But why isn't it just that all along?
I think because of, if we're breaking it down scientifically, it's just based off of what it's related to and how it grows. And compared to vegetables, most vegetables are grown in the fucking ground. Most vegetables, there's some other ones I'm not no fucking expert, but for the most part, Veggies are grown in the ground, in the dirt. I know all fucking vegetables and fruit are grown in the dirt. So you gotta dig.
I wasn't gonna say it, bro. I wasn't gonna say it.
Pumpkin. You gotta dig out potatoes, okay?
Valid.
A tomato, you just gotta clip that bitch.
Hey, you don't have to dig out cucumbers. Cucumbers grow on a vine just like tomatoes, bro.
Fuck. Okay, but all right. Fuck.
I mean,
here's another thing.
Nah, it's just
one
like
more thing.
All right, go ahead.
we can't really know how to classify this shit because we have been like literally
lied to,
recreating and making new veggies for like what was it? Apple or bananas weren't even a thing, or didn't even look how they do today. Like we have completely grown our fruit and vegetables to be completely different from their original base. So for all we know, tomato might have been a fruit at some point.
Remember when is the lowest form of conversation, Walker. Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with your own shit.
All right. I'm gonna let you finish your point.
No, I don't even have a point, man. Okay, listen, in all seriousness, I genuinely do believe the tomato is a vegetable. I'm really not all that passionate about this. I don't give a fuck if you think it's a fruit or not. I think you're wrong by thinking that, but I do. It's one of those just dumbass things that I love to get passionate about, just to like really kind of troll people and just like kind of have a debate with people. And two, because I do have a lot of valid arguments. Granted, I'm just a kid, bro. Like I'm just I'm just a dude, bro. I'm just here. I just live here, bro. Honestly, who am I to argue with scientists? Like, do I agree with everything they say? Fuck no. Pluto is a planet, but I mean, at the end of the day, who am I to argue with science? Fuck you, Walker. Don't disrespect my boy Pluto like that. But tomato's a vegetable. What the fuck you got to say about Pluto?
Pluto's technically not a planet. I mean, it's smaller than a moon, so we couldn't really consider it a planet. Just because something is round and looks like a solid does not mean it is a planet.
Nobody said that. Well, actually, scientists said it at one point.
Okay, one guy said it, Tomba, and the only reason why I'm about this is because I went to the actual elementary school that was named after him, and we took this debate very seriously.
Well, your elementary school was dumb as fuck if they were teaching you that it was not a planet. So, American educational system, people. No, bro. No, you can't. No. What? Why? Okay, listen. I understand your argument, but why did you say it was a planet in the first place? If that's your argument, why did you say the tomato was a vegetable in the first place? If I would have been brought up that the tomato was a fruit, guess what? I would think the tomato was a fruit. But I was taught from the youngest of ages that the tomato was a vegetable, and then all of a sudden, because some scientist says it's not. No, fuck that. So, what? Why? Like, tell me that. Why not just? Why even give it a planetary status and then strip it of that?
Because we didn't have the proper technology to be able to observe it correctly.
That's not Pluto's fault.
Right. It's not, but it's the same thing as like some kid thinking that his dad is Michael Jackson, and then someone tells him, hey, by the way, your dad's not Michael Jackson. I mean, it's not his fault, but, you know. Someone told him his dad was Michael Jackson. He didn't fucking know any better. He just started telling everybody, hey, my dad's Michael Jackson. Like, someone named Pluto a planet, and that was Tomba's fault. And then everyone's like, well, that's not Pluto's fault. No one's saying it's Pluto's fault, but I mean, fuck.
Then why is Pluto the one suffering?
Because Pluto has no feeling.
This guy, fuck you. This guy, this jackass, his legacy is written in history books. There's a fucking school named after him. I'm sure there's probably a few schools named after him. And you're telling me the dick was wrong and he got all this and now Pluto has to face all the backlash? That's fucked up, gang. That's fucked up.
Oh, man.
Anyways, let us know in the comments, in the chat, whatever. What do you think? Tomato, fruit or vegetable? Answer carefully because you will be banned if you answer wrong. Pluto, planet or not? That one I don't care so much about. So, is it gay for me to want to go and see Chris Brown and Usher by myself?
I'm gonna let the silence answer that one for you, gang.
Go ahead, bro. Let me know. Let them know.
No, I'm gonna let the silence answer that one.
Let the silence answer that one. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, no, you know it. Look, I be singing the fuck out of Usher or Chris Brown when I'm in the car or the shower by myself. But yeah, I'm not singing my little heart out in front of. No, I don't think I could do that.
Listen,
I'm not saying it's gay. It's just
listen. Usher come up to me with the cherries, I might take them, gang. What am I gonna do?
Okay, that's definitely questionable. That's no Diddy questionable.
No Diddy questionable. It's crazy.
You bringing your own whipped cream or what? Like, what the fuck?
I might. Maybe I can sneak it in. Shit.
Nah, that's crazy.
Nah.
The baby oil is crazy. Oh my god.
No, but in all seriousness, I am a huge Chris Brown fan. He is my favorite artist, I would probably have to say, on a consistent basis. And then Usher, obviously, the generation I was in, I was brought up by Usher. I mean,
yeah, but he washed up now. We could all admit that.
No, we can. He still sounds great live.
No, he sounds great.
But as far as like new shit goes and everthing,
it's coming. I give it 5-10 years before he starts giving.
Before he starts giving what?
James Brown. You know, in the end, when he's all fucking coked out and he's acting all bad on. Yeah, I'll give it a few years before it starts affecting him.
Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe. But it does. A part of me does kind of feel like maybe he's just like trying his hardest to stay relevant right now. But I don't know. I don't really follow Usher like that. I like old Usher. I think the last album I listened to of his was Hard to Love, the one with like Climax and all that shit on it. Great album.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't Climax. What song was it? What album was that? No, it was the one that's like, what is it? No Limit. Make it say, no limit. At that masterpiece.
Oh yeah.
No Limit. Yeah, that shit. It was that album. That was the last album I really listened to. I know he did something with Zaytoven
Bro, he did something a few years ago. I was listening to the hell out of that. He did a feature with a few people. I forget.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I don't really follow new Usher like that or anything. I feel like he kind of sold out. And I'm not going to lie. Think it is what you will, but it really rubbed me the wrong way when he told T-Pain that he fucked up music for the rest of them.
I mean, look, ain't that what people are saying now about AI?
I mean, yeah.
They said the same thing about fucking auto-tune. They said the same thing about electronic like recordings and shit. Instead of having to remake the same fucking song 60 takes in a row, every time they're saying, "Oh, you're taking the life away. You're taking the sound of the music away." And I'll get it. Like I'll definitely admit to that. Freddie Mercury, one of his most iconic quotes is, "In 30 years, music will have no feeling to it." But I think he was wrong. I think there's going to be more access to people who think they can make music. And I think AI is proof that even when you have God-given talent, if you don't know what to do with it, you're going to make some trash.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, fuck 100%. What Usher said. Look at him now, bro. He's made his own lane. He's got his own Twitch streaming shit. He be working and trying to put up the new kids and like the new rappers.
Oh yeah,
Like I love T-Pain. I fuck with
no,
T-Pain heavy the long way.
110%,
More than
bro.
Usher. Usher definitely paved the way. He made a new sound in R&B. He's the reason why Chris Brown and everyone else came, Miguel, everybody. But I don't know. He gives off gatekeeper vibes. He gives off Beyonce vibes.
Yeah, and we really not gonna get in. We do not need.
We don't need to get into that. We might get shut down.
Yeah, we don't need the Beehive coming after us, bro. Like that is. I will tell you how the fuck I feel about them two, but that's going behind the paywall because I don't need the Beehive coming after me, bro. Same thing with the Swifties, bro. Yeah. But yeah, no, I 110% agree with you. That shit just really rubbed me the wrong way because like he dead ass just like looked at T-Pain and was just like, you fucked up music for the rest of us, and it's like, gang, he didn't fuck up music for the rest of us. He gave y'all the best fucking tool that you could ever even ask for.
Well, no, the sad part is that shit was around for years, bro. And
he just perfected it. That's all it is. He just studied and perfected it.
Shut the fuck up. Yes, he fucking can sing. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Y'all know T-Pain came from a church choir, right?
Bro, facts, gospel, like a voice of God.
He came from a church choir. He was singing in the church on Sundays and shit.
Nah, like, bro, that's real singing, dude. Like, he don't need auto-tune, but he figured out a way to make his own sound. And so I think that's another thing that people hate is, like, he made something new. That's like the most iconic thing you could do. Yeah, you could be a good singer, you could be a good writer, but if you can make your own sound and replicate it, and like that's the dream.
Facts,
you know?
Facts.
So yeah, I'm with you on that. Fuck Usher. I mean, I love his music, but you know, let it burn, let it burn. Motherfucker, that is herpes. That's all I'm saying.
Crazy. Nah, you're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong at all. And yeah, no, I mean, don't get me wrong. I do, like I said, I love Usher, but I don't know if I agree with Usher fully as a person. I don't know enough about him personally to really say I do or don't. He's been involved in a lot of shady shit, including kind of, from what I understand, just kind of giving Bieber up to Diddy. But we're not going to get into that either, but maybe eventually, but not episode 1. But yeah, so it's like, but no, seriously though, I've never seen Usher perform, and from what I understand, like he's doing all the classics and shit, and so it's like that would be cool to see. But I'll be honest, I'm really going for the Chris Brown shit because like I said, favorite artist, I fuck with Breezy. That's my dog. And yeah, I went to see him last year at Breezy Bowl, and my experience kind of got a little fucked up, and so I would like to redo that experience dolo this time. If I can find somebody to go with me, cool. But like if I couldn't find nobody to go with me, like I would have no issue going in that bitch dolo. And yeah, I feel like that doesn't make me gay, but at the same time, like, I know this is not a show that's, like, catered to someone like me, a straight male. And I could see how people would be like, oh, dog, you want to go see them? That's kind of fruity. That's kind of sweet. You gay, you know? And to that...
It's really not.
Well, to that, I say then, well, shit. I might be a little gay. And I'm comfortable enough with myself to say that because it does not make you gay. That is the point of that. That it does not make you gay for wanting to go see your favorite artist. I don't care who the artist is. But,
nah, bro. No.
Yeah.
It don't. No. Now, if you start doing some stan shit like bro was to Eminem, writing them letters and shit, now that's gay.
No, that's weird. That's weird. But that's weird all across the board. Like doing that type of shit, like.
Crazy as fuck, naming my daughter after you, like weird shit.
Yeah, like the whole stan shit is that's weird. That's overboard. And it doesn't matter who you are, whether you're a male fan of a female celebrity, a male fan of a male celebrity, a female, like it doesn't matter. That's just some weird shit. Don't do that.
Yeah, and I know we skipped past that, but we definitely got to get into that shit, bro. I'm a big JB fan. The society tried to turn us against him, even the guys, but bro is the realest motherfucker. I love Justin Bieber, I've been listening to him since Journals.
That part.
Motherfucker, put it down.
I've been listening to that motherfucker since
Bro,
My
I still
World,
listen to that
gang.
shit
I don't give a
now.
shit.
Okay?
I've
I don't
been
give a fuck.
listening to
I'm
Justin
blasting that
Bieber.
shit.
Listen, I've been listening to Justin Bieber since My World. It gotta be one
Okay,
night,
yeah, there you
darling
go.
girl. Yeah, I don't give a fuck, bro. JB was going hard off the top, bro.
Bro.
Off the top,
Yeah.
JB was going hard. Nah,
The big belt buckles with the fucking baggy pants.
Yeah, the whole little purple swag he had, the purple era,
Bro,
that
he
shit was
had
hard
it.
as fuck. Yeah, nah, I fucked with it, bro. Fucking Believe, beautiful album, bro. Believe was a beautiful album.
Hey, do we still know why Drake was in that music video? Do we know yet?
Why Drake was in what music video?
Why, dude, you know which one. The Justin. Why was he chauffeuring a bunch of 15-year-olds on a fucking date at the fucking bowling alley?
Oh, yeah!
You don't know that music video?
No. I forgot Drake was in that shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
the fuck is this all that?
I mean, if you want to go that route, you could go as far as say why Ludacris' old ass doing a song with a 15-year-old kid, because technically he was there.
Matter of fact, you know what? You're right. Yeah.
But,
and while we're at it, Nicki Minaj too.
Hey, listen, kudos to him for that. He
I
was 18 at that point.
Pink too,
okay.
bro. Everybody was touching that bro, poor kid.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, poor kid. Yeah, no. In all seriousness, like, yeah, no, yeah, truly, like, we feel for JB over here. Like, seriously,
facts.
Like, we really do. But no, I mean, yeah, no, that was weird, and I think Kendrick might have been onto something when he said what he said.
Dude, I get why people, and I'm skeptical too, because once all of society started fucking with the song, I'm like, okay, hold on. When it's this loud, obviously there's another side, and we all know Kendrick has his past, and he's got his issues and his shit, right? Yeah. Nobody's coming out of this shit unscathed. That's a fact.
Yeah.
But I don't think bro was trying to do no weird shit with little, young adults or people underage.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. That shit was weird.
That was weird. That was very weird.
Drake just lost a ton of money to the Connor fight.
Yo, that shit made me giggle so hard. That shit made me. That shit. I wanted Connor to listen. Oh. I said it. I told all of y'all Connor was not about to win. Granted, I said that just to be a dick. I genuinely did. Now, I did believe, like, nah, he's not going to win, but I was only saying it to be a dick. But I did want him to win. I like Conor McGregor. He's funny as fuck. But that shit made me giggle so fucking hard solely because Drake lost $3 million on that shit.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that is the only reason that shit made me laugh. And I'm not even a Drake hater. Don't get me wrong. I fuck with Drake. I do. Listen, I fuck with some of his music. I don't like his whole fake persona he puts on now.
I'll be here to say fuck Drake personally. I've been saying that since 2017.
Yeah, and
since you met the Firehouse.
No, yeah, and that's valid. That's very valid. I mean, I get it because I've been on the fuck Drake train before too. But then he dropped Certified Lover Boy, and I'm like, all right, this is the Drake that I missed. But I mean, I don't know. I don't even remember where I was going with this shit, bro. I really don't. What was? Oh yeah. So leave it in the chat. Leave it in the comments. Does it make me gay for wanting to go see Chris Brown and Usher?
It don't. It don't. It's only gay if you start twerking and doing some weird shit.
By myself. Listen. My argument is, and it's a played out argument, but my argument to that is, I'd be the only guy on the cheerleading squad.
Bro, that's fair. You're used to this kind of heat.
I'd be the only guy on the cheerleading squad, gang. Like, am I really? Who's gay here? Like, but
that's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah, man. You got anything you want to debate? I think that was like my that was my two big ones, was the tomato
Shit.
and the concert. Cause
I mean, you know me, I'm on a deep level with it. All right. I know this is a debate. Maybe this might be one for like a whole episode in the future, but
hey,
one
if
I'd
we need
like to
to
get into
if we need to go deeper into it later, we can, but let's do it.
is a debate on your process. Now, you and me are both believers. I don't know your exact denomination, but your concept or your belief on the connection between multiple, if not all, religions or sects.
Okay. Yeah, we can get into that for sure. Yeah, so I want to say it first and foremost, I believe what I believe. I am strong in my faith and I believe in what I believe, but I am also not naive.
You want to expand on that?
Yeah,
You mean like
no.
You don't follow shit blindly?
Well, yes, but I'm also not naive to sit here and think that my religion, what my religion conceives of the afterlife is the one and only thing.
Got you.
I'm not naive enough to think, because at the end of the day, I don't know for a fact if my beliefs are true. Now, I'm
Right.
strong in my beliefs. I believe what I believe, and my faith is strong. I do.
That's where that
But
key word comes, faith. Yeah.
exactly. But factually, I cannot sit here and tell you that what my religion believes is it. I can sit here
Right.
and factually tell you that what my religion believes, it happened.
Mm-hmm.
There was a man named Jesus who walked this earth. I believe he did all the things that they said he did, but factually, there was a man named Jesus who walked this earth and was a prophet.
Yep.
Was considered to be a prophet. So, factually, I can tell you the facts about that, but as far as like afterlife and all that, I can't tell you that what my religion believes to be the afterlife is the one sole afterlife. I'm a firm believer in your afterlife depends on what you believe.
Yeah. Okay. So it's kind of segueing for a second. You do believe that whatever your belief is when you die, that is what you are going to live out your afterlife in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
And I agree with
Christians,
that too.
yeah. So Christians, I believe, will go to heaven. Now, with that being said, because there can't be a heaven without a hell, there can't be. So, with that being said, I believe hell is universal across the board, and it's not a designated specific place that you go in the afterlife. It's more of a tortured soul thing.
Mindset
Yeah, it's more of
type of idea.
mental
I believe in that.
tortured soul thing, and it is
Mm-hmm.
like hell is, because if you think about it, go into all the different religions, they all have their form of heaven, they all have their form of hell,
Mm-hmm.
except for the ones that
Mm-hmm.
believe in like reincarnation and stuff like that. But even they
Yeah.
they have
They
a
also have that.
form of heaven and hell, because
Right.
your reincarnation, if you're
Karma,
reincarnated
death,
into
all
a
that.
fucking
Yeah.
beautiful life and you're successful, rich and happy and all this
Mm-hmm.
happy-go-lucky, that's your heaven. If you're reincarnated into a just the worst person alive, what have you, you just hate yourself, all this other shit, that's your form of hell. Like, so I mean, every religion has their form of hell, and so
Right.
I do believe that hell is more of a universal across the board, but your heaven is more based on what you believe. So if you're into the Norse shit, then you got Valhalla,
Right.
and then you're into the Christianity, you got your heaven. Uh,
Yeah.
uh, uh, trying to think of some of the other ones. I can't think of any of the other ones just right off
Are you
the
good?
top of
Yeah,
my head.
it's pretty much the same shit.
But yeah, so I'm a firm believer in that the Egyptian afterlife. I can't remember what the Egyptian afterlife is, but their
So it's pretty
religion.
much the same thing as the Greeks.
Yeah,
You get judged, and it's based off of your selflessness or your selfishness, and your good deeds, and how you've made up for the penance that you've made, and then it's weighed on that, and either you go on into their version of heaven or hell.
yeah, exactly. And so I'm a firm believer in your afterlife depends on what you believe. If you don't believe there's an
Yeah.
afterlife, then you fertilize the soil.
Click, lights are off.
Yeah, then you fertilize the soil, like, and that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a firm believer in that. So I mean,
Yeah.
like I said,
So
good.
and getting into that, I mean, so it's been scientifically proven we do have DMT that we produce naturally inside our bodies,
I want to
and
do DMT.
we have
Is that what you're
enzymes in
asking?
our body. Yeah,
Yeah, I want to
and
do
so we
DMT.
have
100%.
enzymes in our body that cut us off from being able to actually feel that. But we do get a huge dose of that DMT that hits us when we immediately die. And people say that is what we see, either an afterlife or something. Now, also, if you want to tie that to connections that you were talking about, you if you look in the Bible, depending on what denomination you read from, I think most of them, but it talks about how everyone will have their own heaven.
Heaven it's built around what you want,
Yeah, completely. And I definitely agree with you. I think Jesus was most definitely a real person and most definitely did do the things that claimed that he did. I have had I've had dreams, all right? Like, I don't want to get too deep into it. I don't want people to think I'm skeptical or anything like that, but I've had consistent dreams. I've written about it, and it's always been the same dream. And it's Jesus coming to me, during the end times. It's a scary, very vivid dream. And
I would love for you to go into detail with this
do you
camera.
Actually?
No, off camera.
Okay.
Off camera. Yeah, no,
Okay.
off camera.
I was like,
and then if
I don't mind.
then after you tell me and everything, like if you decide you want to tell it on the podcast one week, I'm fine with that. But yeah, off camera for sure. Like I would love to know this.
So I won't go too into it, but I've had deep connections with not only Jesus in my dreams, but I am a firm believer that what I saw as a child was a supernatural experience. And there's no other way to put it, is I saw a magnitude you could not count of figures that I could not place other than just as angels, So I've had these experiences through my life, so it's hard for me not to believe that. You know what I mean? It's almost as if it's come to me personally, and it's like, no, what you see, what you've been brought up believing, this is confirmation that's real.
100%.
One thing I have had an issue with, at least since I was 15, is finding the contradictions in so many religions, and not so much the actual texts or the beliefs, but the systems that control it and control the narrative of said religions. I've experienced a lot of different denominations. I come from Southern Baptist, Pentecostal, First Baptist, Lutheran. I've been brought up with Hispanic Catholics and Italian Catholics, Irish Catholics.
I'm sorry. I don't mean no disrespect. Lutheran churches are wild.
I agree, but so are Pentecostal. Those are the ones with the tambourines and their no feet speaking tongues. It's
those churches are wild. Not in a bad way. Like I'm not talking down or anything like that. They're just not your typical church. They're not your typical church going experience.
It's not your normal. You go in at 9, you're out at 11, and y'all go to McDonald's. It's not that at all.
Y'all will sit in church for 2 hours, gang?
Oh man, sometimes.
I'm not gonna lie. What denomination?
This was for Southern and First Baptist.
Really?
Yeah, but
Because
this is in New Mexico, so it's they
okay.
have their own denomination and they've broken off.
Okay, because
It's
I
mixed.
was brought up Southern Baptist, and
Right. Well, I know in the
our
South
were
it's a little
like,
bit different.
yeah, ours were always an hour and a half max.
Yeah.
But
Well, see, they love that Jesus music. They love that real pop Christian rock music. Where churches
yeah,
I went to.
yeah.
Mhm.
But then the reason I was asking though is because them Catholic churches be going long, bro.
Dude, I'll tell you what.
Them
One
Catholic
thing,
services be
every
long, bro.
yeah, out of every church I've ever been to, gospel churches will always and forever be my favorite churches. If you ever want to feel God in a building, walk into a gospel church, man.
Mm-hmm.
You will feel God.
See, and that's why I like, because I'm the first to say it. I'm not big on church. Again,
Right.
I'm strong in my faith. I believe what I
Yep.
believe. I do.
Yep.
But I'm not big on church because 9 out of 10 churches today are all about the publicity and the money.
It's exactly what Jesus warned us about.
Exactly.
It's exactly what it. All these churches today are the hypocrisy of what Jesus built his church on. He was proof that you didn't need a building, you didn't need a group. God could be personal and it could be private. It doesn't have to be loud as long as you're faithful. Because the only one who needs to know is you and God. That's it.
110%.
It doesn't matter who the
110%.
fuck is looking, who's watching, because you know what? Those who judge, I never knew you. I never knew you.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And that is my biggest issue with church nowadays. And I'm glad you said that, the part about exactly what he warned us as. We are in the end times, people. This is not a religious or a biblical podcast whatsoever.
No,
It's not.
no.
But we
Which
are
should
in the end
explain the
times.
seriousness of it.
Yes,
We are
this
not
is
highly religious people.
yes.
We're faithful, but we are not in your face. We're not trying to put on the outfit.
We're
No.
not Bible thumpers. We are who we are. We sin daily just like everybody else, and
Yes.
but we know who we are and we know where we stand with our Lord and Savior.
Yes.
Again, not a biblical podcast. We are in the end times. If you have not, and if you don't read any other book of the Bible, go read Revelations. It will scare the shit out of you because it's happening.
Yeah. Now,
Truly.
if I don't want to scare people.
No, fuck that. Get your shit in order, people.
Get your shit in order for sure. But now, this is the kind of reason why I wanted to get into this topic. I, for the last few years, have been so confused about my faith, trying to find real God. And whatever that really means. And I think everybody comes to that question at some point is, am I following the true one God? Am I doing the right thing? Whatever. And, some people go down this path, other people don't. I have come to the conclusion that I'm not part of most denominations. And so because of that, I call myself agnostic. I am a very firm believer in that the best I can do is try and become a better person every day and learn from myself, because I do believe that is why we're put here. Or part of the reason is to have a human experience and to really define what that means through our own experience.
102%.
And so, looking through religions, one thing that all conspiracy theorist is someone who is a pattern recognizer. All right. And you read through enough texts, you read through enough books, you start to really build connections. And sure, the names are different, the languages are different, and anybody can fight over what's the correct religion. And I really think everybody always misses the whole point. It doesn't matter what's the correct religion because they all pretty much say the same thing.
It's all. Yeah,
Did you get the message?
Exactly.
Who gives a fuck who sent the message? Did you get the message?
I'm glad you said that, bro.
No, it's true.
You said that. No, because
everybody
seriously,
so petty.
I'm so glad you said that solely because that I've never known how to put it into words, but that's exactly it. Like, it's all pretty much the same. Like, seriously, if you haven't, like, if you're not a religious nut, we're not telling you to go and dig into it. But if you are curious and you do have your faith and you say you look down on all the other faiths because it's not what you believe, just do a little bit of research.
Right.
Their God is pretty much telling you the exact same thing that your God is telling you. It's more about the message.
Wait till y'all find out that the three religions that have been fighting for the past 3,000 years are all from the same grandfather. It's gonna fuck y'all up.
They're not ready for that conversation.
Yeah, nobody's ready for that conversation, bro. No one's. My dad was surprised by that, and I'm sorry if anybody's in here. I'm in Utah, but he's Mormon. Okay, I am nothing against. I try not to hate on people, but I am a firm believer that is a con, and Ronai, whatever his name was not a true angel. That was Satan himself. That was the opposition. And there's no other way to put that.
I'm not gonna lie, gang. You're gonna have to educate me a little bit about that, maybe off air one day.
Yeah, we can definitely talk about that.
I'm not very versed in the Mormon culture. I just know that they I'm not talking shit. I don't mean this derogatory. They're weird. And what I mean by that is they just live life differently.
It's very different from us.
Yeah, and it's just different. And like,
you're from the South, so you've seen Amish and Mennonites. So it's like, you know what I mean? And those people are different. People always try to compare the three. They're not. Mormons and even LDS, the traditional ones, are nothing like Amish people and people who are Mennonites. Those are Old Testament believers of Christianity. They're before the split of the great church, and we can get into all that. They are the most wholesome people you will ever fucking meet. Oh my God, I love Amish people so much.
Amish people are cool as shit. I'm not gonna lie. Amish people
are
cool as shit. All the Amish people I've met have been really
cool. You be thinking they don't know anything, and they just know everything when it comes to the memes and the internet, and you're like, oh fuck, I feel like an idiot right now.
Hell yeah. But nah, actually, bro. So I do want to say this because I can already see it in the comments or what have you, whatever. I can see somebody or whoever's saying it. Because Satanism is a religion.
What's my beliefs on that?
Well, I do want to get into that, but real quick. I also want to say, at the end of the day, to each their own. I'm not going to judge you if you, quote unquote, serve the opposition of who I serve. I'm not going to judge you because that's not my job. All I care about is if you are a decent human being.
Yep.
And I will say this, to my knowledge, I'm sure I've come across a bunch of them before, but to my knowledge, I've only actually ever met one Satanist. And I
have met a few.
Well, and like I said, I'm sure I've met a few of them, but in my 30 years.
That you know of.
Yeah, but the one that I know of because I worked with him. And I'm going to say this, he was one of the nicest dudes I've ever met. Hands down. One of the nicest dudes, one of the kindest souls.
Respectful. Right?
Respectful. Like, he was
self-aware.
Very self-aware. He was such a good dude.
It's weird, right? And that's the whole misconception. Dude, oh my God.
And I asked him.
Do you know about the 10 Commandments? Or actually, I think they have 12.
You said the 10 Commandments?
So they have their own commandments.
Oh, so
you should look that up right now.
No, so I'm actually glad you said that because that just unlocked a memory. You know, going to what I was saying and everything. Fucking, I was friends with him. Like I said, I worked with him, so I was friends with him before I ever knew this. And then when I found that out, I was like, the fuck. It genuinely threw me back a little bit because I was like, fuck, I've never met a Satanist. Like, That doesn't, and that doesn't, like, my idea of what a Satanist is does not line up with what you are, bro.
Right.
So
Right.
my first question to him was, I'm not trying to dog on you. I'm not trying to poke fun. I am genuinely curious. Why? Like,
What was his answer? I'm curious.
What about it turns you onto it? Like, what about it makes you believe that that's what it is? And he told me, he didn't go into great detail, or I'm not gonna lie, if he did, I don't really remember it, because I mean, it was a kitchen. We were all drugged out of our mind.
Right.
But one thing that he told me that did stick with me was the ideals of it, because I remember him telling me, like, he shopped around religions. And if I'm not mistaken, he might have even told me that he either told me he was brought up Christian or he was brought up atheist.
Right.
Atheist is the one that they just don't believe religion is real, right?
Yep.
Yeah. He either told me he was brought up Christian or atheist. I can't remember. And he told me that he had gone through a lot of shit in life, and he was looking around and he was trying to find something in religion, as most people do. And the one that really stuck out to him and the one that really aligned with most of his beliefs were Satanism. No, he was not one of those people that was out here making sacrifices. That's like,
that's the difference. That's a different belief.
Yeah, he explained to me that was different. Like, that's a whole different.
Yeah, so that's classified as satanic worship. That's completely different.
Yeah, that's what it was. He's like,
that's demonology.
He was
different.
Like, that's exactly what he said. He was like, that's demonology, that's satanic worship. That's different than Satanism.
Yeah, Satanism is about self.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what he was telling me. It's about self. It's it's about loving yourself. It's about looking out for you, and it's about making sure that you're good. And honest to God, I'm not saying that's what I believe or nothing. I've made it very clear what I believe. But I can see how people can get behind that.
So I had to pull up the commandments just because I wanted to remember. I'm going to read them off real quick.
For sure.
Says, these are the ethical principles, not commandments. So they don't even have commandments. They're ethical principles. One should strive to act with compassion and empathy towards all creatures in accordance with reason. So it's not saying you should always, but accordance with reason. That means be aware of who you fuck with, all creatures, and be, so yeah. The struggle for justice is an ongoing and necessary pursuit. That speaks for itself. Everyone always thinks they're right. You need to have that self-awareness to know, are you right? Or is it even worth it pursuing this justice? Sometimes it's not fucking worth it to get payback. It's really not. It's almost hurting you more and setting you back. One's body is inviolable, subject to one's own will alone. Nobody can make you do anything. At the end of the day, it is your choice. Now, you could choose to die if the motherfucker's holding a gun to your head, but guess what? You got to go out with your choice. The freedoms of others should be respected, including the freedom to offend. Beliefs should conform to the best scientific understanding of the world. People are fallible. If you make a mistake, you should do your best to correct it. And the last one, every tenet is a guiding principle meant to inspire wisdom, compassion, justice, rather than rigid obedience. Awesome.
I want to say one thing before we go any further. This is not us advocating for this whatsoever. This is us educating.
This is exactly what this is. And yes, it started as a podcast of the high ground, but at the end of the day, maybe that's what this is supposed to be, is we are going to the edge of what is the narrative. And let's try and figure out if we can expand that or extend it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said at the very beginning of this is going to be a little bit of everything. It's going to be jokes. It's going to be entertainment. It's going to be debates. It might get heated. I mean, who knows? But at the end of the day, it is all love between us and everybody. And it is all love. Seriously. We are not advocating for anything in specifics. All we're doing when we are talking about stuff like this or anything of the nature, we are simply educating.
Right. At the end of the day, if I could add to that, if I'm pushing y'all to do anything, or if we are pushing y'all to do anything, don't go for one. Just do your research. Don't just take things blind. That is the biggest issue with social media today. It takes one post and we're like, yep, we believe it. Anyone.
Yeah, with us or anybody. Take any and everything you hear from somebody else.
Grain of salt. Do your own
biggest grain of salt and do your own research. Do your own research. I can't express that shit enough, bro. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, when you go off of somebody else's word, you're the one looking like a jackass.
Well, not just that, you're understanding it from that person's perspective that you heard it from. Well, and yes, you might believe that at the time, but read it from your own voice. You might think differently after.
100%. Do your own research and all of that. So again, we're not advocating or anything. And like Walker said, if you do feel like now I'm going to push your ass to subscribe and like, you better do that shit. Or like I said at the beginning, I'm going to chop your arm and your legs off. If you don't get that reference, then that sucks. But but no, seriously, we're not advocating to push you to do anything. But even if you feel as if we do, because your feelings are valid, they really are. Yeah. They might be stupid, but they're valid. And I'm serious. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna say shit like that all the time. Your feelings are valid. Your feelings might be dumb as fuck to me, but they're valid. So if you don't like that, then that's kind of what I mean.
That's what's great about this country, man. Yeah. That's what's so great about this beautiful country.
Exactly.
What protects your rights also protects my rights.
Exactly. But no, seriously, if you do feel like we are advocating or pushing you to do or try anything,
we're not.
That's not our intention. But if you feel that way, do your own research. Don't just be like, oh, well, Trippy and Walker said I should go do this. No, accountability. Take it, okay? No.
Yep.
No, you're your own person. But damn, bro, I don't want to stop yet. You got something else to talk about? Shit.
Yeah, let's go a little lighthearted. Let's
yeah, we can't end on that. That was kind of a heavy conversation. We got into that deep. That got deep. That got deep. Damn, there's levels to this shit.
We're gonna go deeper too, bro. We're gonna go deeper too.
Oh yeah. There's levels to the shit. We started with the tomato and ended up in religion. Satanism.
I mean, hey man.
That's how passionate I am that the tomato's a fucking vegetable. It all comes full circle, damn it.
So, a lot of good movies out right now.
Oh God.
This whole age of disclosure shit is crazy. A lot of good space movies out. I just watched the movie Hail Mary Project.
I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it.
Dude, you gotta watch it. If anyone listening, if you haven't watched it, go watch that freaking movie. Mm-hmm. If you think Baby Yoda is cute, nope. After this, you're gonna say, nah, they're just using him for money. I promise you. I mean, you should already think that. You're gonna be like, see, that's how you make a cute character, right? Fucking there. That's how you do it.
Fuck.
So, Disclosure Day. Can't wait to see that shit. I'm a big Spielberg fan. I'm hoping that's going to be a big, people are saying it was kind of a letdown, but we'll see.
You seen Supergirl yet?
Not yet. I'm going to wait.
Don't waste your money.
Yeah, I'm going to wait till I can see
that. Fuck. Oh, man.
It's not late anymore, man.
So, late as fuck on this, I know. And which it's not like I just watched it the other day, but it was fairly recently within the past month or so. Fucking Sinners, bro.
Dude. Dude, what do you think?
That's a fucking movie, bro.
Dude, I've watched it 4 times with my girl. We love that.
That's a fucking. I was thinking about it earlier today because I don't even remember why I was thinking about it, but it popped in my head earlier today, and I was like, "Fuck, I need to watch that movie again, bro." Like, it was a good fucking.
Dude, it's
That was
good.
a good fucking movie.
I
And
want a
which,
second one.
yeah, exactly, bro. And if you know me, I fuck with the nerdy shit, you know, just so you know,
Right.
I fuck with the nerdy shit. I'm into the comic books, the superheroes, the Star Wars, and all that. But I also fuck with the fantasy side of shit.
Mm-hmm.
I like the werewolves and the vampires and the witches and
Yeah.
the you
Yeah.
know all that shit. Never really got into Harry Potter.
Come on. Wait, if you
I
fuck
know,
with all
I
that.
can hear it already. I can hear
No, no,
it
no. It's okay. It's
already.
okay.
I'm not talking about from
We'll get
you.
to that.
I'm not talking
We'll,
about from you.
we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
We'll save that one for another debate because that's crazy.
Yeah.
But you like the supernatural shit. Have you ever seen the show Supernatural?
I haven't gotten into it yet.
Dude,
I need
dude, you
to.
love that shit.
I know.
Dude,
I
I'm
need
telling you,
to.
it's
I
gonna be your
know.
favorite shit.
I know. I need to. But it's so intimidating because it's like 1,000 seasons, bro.
It's 8 seasons, smartass.
8 seasons?
Or 15. It's 15.
I was about to say, you're lying out your fucking
But
asshole, dude. It's not
I
8
do
seasons.
get that because each
No,
episode is like
I
45 minutes.
thought it was like
It's about
20 seasons or some shit like that.
it's either 15 or no, I should know this. I'm a fucking super fan. I should know this. It's like 15 or 17. And there's about 19 to 25 episodes each.
Yeah,
Each episode's
still.
about 5
Well,
minutes.
because it was a CW show, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so
When they took it over.
yeah,
Used to be
yeah. So and I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, and I'm kind of hypocritical on this because I used to love the CW shows. Like, I used to love them shits. But by the time I got around to like even knowing of Supernatural, really, it was already like season 11 or some shit like that.
okay, well, know this. So it wasn't always on CW. And by the time they took it, they were pretty far into the season. I think they bought them out on season 9 or 10.
Okay.
But they've stuck up with the consistency. If anything,
Okay.
it got a little bit lighter towards the end, but that's only because you can obviously tell they're running out of plot and story.
Yeah.
There comes a point where you can only go Super Saiyan so many times.
Facts.
So,
all right, well, that's valid.
it's
And
fun.
it is, like I said, it is on my list. I do want to watch it, but that is an intimidating lineup, bro. 17 seasons, 20 something episodes a season, 45 minutes an episode. That is intimidating as fuck, bro. Like, but I do want to watch it because I've always heard great things about it. I've always heard great things about it, so I do want to watch it. But
yeah, no, you gotta watch it.
But yeah, but no, anyways, but like the Sinners thing, the fact that it was vampires, I love that shit, bro. Like that, I didn't see that shit coming whatsoever. That shit was fire. Well, I mean, I saw it coming like as I'm watching the movie. I'm like, are they fucking vampires?
Right.
And then, but before watching the movie, I had no idea that it was vampires. And I saw that shit late as fuck. Yo, keep the Marvel shit under wraps the way y'all kept that shit under wraps. What the fuck, bro?
No, and dude, it was so good because they were really on point with the when it came to just like the history. Like whenever I heard her say you're a Hank now, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? They're going like old Bayou, like old school stories.
Yeah,
I fucked with this heavy. This is like actually accurate to lore. I fucked with this.
Nah, that shit was gas, bro. I love that movie. So I guess since we're talking this and that now, have you seen True Blood? No, not True Blood.
I've seen it.
Not True Blood. Is it True Blood?
The one where they're in Louisiana.
Yeah, with Sookie.
Yeah, with yeah. And the fucking dude, the cook is my favorite. I fucking love him so much.
Bro, yes, Lafayette, R.I.P.
Oh my God, Lafayette.
R.I.P. My
you didn't
guy,
want AIDS.
Lafayette.
All you had to do was say you didn't want AIDS. I'm like, oh.
But here, burger comes with onion, lettuce, tomato, and eggs. Yo. Nah, Lafayette was the most gangster motherfucker in any media I've ever seen, bro. Lafayette, bro.
And he got the hair. No, I loved it.
Nah,
The fucking
Lafayette was my fucking dog, bro.
loved him.
110,
Loved him.
yes, bro. I loved Lafayette. R.I.P. to that guy,
Great
man.
side character. Yep.
Yeah. Now, fuck that. Lafayette was the main character, gang.
True.
Fuck
But yeah,
Sookie. Nah, that shit was. Nah, I love that shit. I've been wanting to rewatch that shit lately, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's just good, man.
So, how are we feeling about upcoming Marvel?
So what's the most recent one? What's the next one to come out?
The next one to come out
Is Spider-Man, right? Well, that's not Marvel.
Spider-Man, yes.
Okay, so it is Spider-Man. I'm excited about that shit. You know I am. I fuck with the new reboot of Spider-Man. I think Tom did a great fucking job.
Yeah.
I'm really curious where they're gonna go, and I'm kind of hoping that they go with turning his friend into the Ghoul or the
Hobgoblin?
Goblin.
Who,
Hobgoblin.
Ned? You want Ned to be Hobgoblin?
I kind of want to. I think that could be cool as fuck. I think it'd be a badass arc.
I'm not gonna
Because,
lie.
bro, Tom ain't really lost shit, bro. I mean, what? Everyone just forgot you and you lost your hot aunt? Like, nah, that's not enough, bro. I need to see something else from you, dude. You gotta be portrayed by your friend, and he's looking at you the same way fucking James Franco did, where he's fucking smiling and shit.
Nah, I low-key wouldn't be mad about that, honestly. I wouldn't be mad about that.
But,
all right.
No, I'm excited.
Supernatural is dope, but Law & Order has collectively 30, 40 seasons. Yeah, see, that's why I'm not watching Law & Order.
Yeah,
I'm not watching Law & Order at all. I have no interest in trying to watch that. True Blood is very underrated.
Like, all right, I've seen one, I've seen them all.
And I've heard really good things about Banshee, too. I haven't checked that out, but
you need to watch fucking Banshee, dude.
I've heard really good things about that one, too, so I gotta check that out as well.
Okay, have you seen Snowfall?
I've not.
Dude, you gotta watch Snowfall. That's about the fucking 80s, the crack pandemic in the 80s and how the CIA pushed it into LA and how they were using it to fucking fund the fucking war in the Coast Contra with the Cubans. It's crazy deep shit.
Okay, yeah, I need to check that out.
It's only 2 seasons, too. It's only like 2 or 3 seasons.
All right, bet. I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out. But yeah, no, sorry. That was a chat that we got in. I just wanted to make sure I read and acknowledged that.
Shout out to the chat.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but thank you. The Spider-Man. Yeah, bro, that movie looks so fucking good, dude.
It does.
That shit looks so good. Like, we're getting an actual mutated Spider-Man, and we're starting to, like, you can tell they're just really ramping up on the X-Men stuff and the mutants for Doomsday and the next phase.
So I was trying to show her that whenever I was putting my girl, I was like, okay, we got to watch all the Marvel movies. And she's like, okay, well, you mean the Disney ones? I was like, no. We got to start from the beginning. Like the real Marvel movie that took it off. So we started with Blade.
Hey, look at nah, yeah.
The only way you can start.
No, you gotta look at it like Tobey Maguire. Look at me. I'm the original Marvel movie now.
Yep. And so I showed her all the Spider-Mans. I went through that. We went through all the X-Men movies, and then I just kind of went through the Deadpool shit where I put her on that. And then we went through everything, and I was like, okay, now you're up to date. And now what they're gonna do is they're gonna be bringing in Galactus. They're gonna be bringing in the fucking the X-Men, and they're gonna be doing mutants. There's gonna be a fucking a Marvel war where it's gonna be civil war against multiple different realities. It's gonna be some crazy shit. I hope they go with that shit still. If they cut that, I'm gonna be so pissed.
You are so lucky that you have someone that you can show all this shit to for the first time. Cause I love like when has she seen Star Wars?
So yeah, I've been putting her on Star Wars. I showed her the prequels. She's seen the originals. We're holding off on showing her. I just need to get her on Clone Wars now, the actual cartoon.
Yeah, bro. Cause fucking, bro, like that. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's one of my favorite things in the world. Like my entire soul lights up when someone looks at me and says they've never seen Star Wars. I'm not
Bro.
one of those fans that's like, ew, what the fuck is wrong? No, I light the
No,
fuck
it's a
up when you
privilege.
tell me that because I love being the person. I'm the person to put you on Star Wars. I
Right,
promise you.
right.
I promise you. Unless we're talking about like Star Wars theory or fucking fuck, what's his name, man? Fuck.
You talking about the guy that used to do the Star Wars Legends shit?
Yeah, fuck,
The
what's his
fucking books and all
name?
that?
He's the other big Star Wars YouTuber. What the fuck is his name? Stupendous Wave. The Stupendous Wave. That guy.
Yes.
That guy. Unless it's one of them two, like, or
Just explain too.
yeah, or like, unless it's like one of these big, like comic YouTubers, Star Wars YouTubers, or something like that. Just being a normal everyday guy, I'm the guy to put you on Star Wars. I promise you.
That's true. That's true.
Because
That's true.
I'm gonna explain it to you and break it down to you in a way that you're gonna see it deeper than the surface level than you would if you just watched it.
Right.
Because
right.
Oh my god. The Lord, oh my god. Oh my god, I can't get into it right now. I can't. I'll go way too deep. But the lore and the universe building throughout all of the media of Star Wars is just fucking beautiful. And I'm here to explain it to you. You really could. You could genuinely take all the movies away, and it's still it is still just fucking amazing. And I'm here to give you that. So you don't have to go and read all these EU books. So you don't.
Well, there's just no material to go off of. So bullshit! There's no material to go off of. You fucking did you even look? Did you even bid in a fucking library, bro?
The thing that pissed me off the most about that is you're saying you didn't have any source material to go off of when the fucking creator gave you the script for all.
Gave you a whole fucking. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit.
That is as source material as source material can get.
No shit. You got it from the fucking source.
Don't fuck. Yeah. So I absolutely love when people tell me that they've never seen that shit because I'm the one I'm the one for you to do it with because if I promise you, I've said it before. If you're not gonna get any joy out of the media, the movies and the shows itself, I promise you, you're gonna get enough joy just by watching me enjoying it. Because I am a fucking little kid when it comes to Star Wars, bro. I love that shit.
Nah, bro, I was
every single time.
I love that feeling. And when my girl told me that, she's like, well, I've never really watched superhero movies. I'm not really into that. Like, all she ever watched was Harry Potter. And even then, didn't even really watch them that much. And so, dude, I was so happy. So I immediately put her on Lord of the Rings, put her on Star Wars, put her on some anime, put her on the Marvel and DC movies. And I'm like, I'm slowly converting you from a Washington Volleyball Valley girl to fucking my own little person nerd. I love it.
Hell yeah, bro. I fuck with it. But no, and honestly, bro, like, that's what it is like, a lot of people don't realize that they like it because they just never gave it a chance. Because they didn't have that, they didn't have that person like you or I who just genuinely enjoys it.
Well, not just that, bro. Like, people automatically assume if you're not in that world, if you're not around those people, you already have a preconceived notion, kind of like we were just talking about. When you hear Satanist, you already have a picture made up in your mind.
Exactly.
When you hear super Star Wars nerd, you already have a picture in your mind.
Yeah, and I promise you, you're not thinking of some 6'3" guy with dreads.
Right, with dreads and a freaking wrap on. Like, no.
Yeah. Like, that's not what you're thinking about when you think of Star Wars nerd. But I promise you, I'm one of the biggest Star Wars nerds you will ever meet. Like, and so it's cool. Or like, even for instance, like Wimby, bro. Wimby's a big Star Wars nerd.
Right.
And he's just my opinion, disclaimer. But he is a, like, actual Star Wars nerd. He doesn't fuck with the Disney shit.
Yep.
Again, just my opinion.
Like, none of it? None of it?
I don't think so. I know he doesn't fuck with the sequel. But
Dude, I know people like that. Like they immediately boycotted. They like had like all kinds of shit, and they're like, "No, he sold out."
yeah,
What? Can you fucking blame him?
yeah, bro,
Fuck, it
exactly.
was 60 billion, or how much was it?
I don't, bro. I don't.
It was like 6 billion or something like.
A lot, a lot more than it should have been. More than a
Yeah.
few people a lifetime. But
Well, no. Here's the thing: more than they were gonna make out of it. That's for sure. He
yeah,
knew what it was worth. There's no doubt about it. It was definitely worth that. But they weren't gonna make that.
yeah, yeah. No, exactly, bro. Like,
Four point five.
and it's
Four point
like
five. What is that today?
more.
2012. 4.5 million. Billion actually today. 5.74. Oh, it's almost 6 billion
Yeah,
today.
so it's almost so they bought it for almost $6 billion, and then, bro, oh my god, I wish I had $6 billion to just flush in the toilet.
I mean, well, if that's the case, go spend it on a fucking country that needs it.
But I'm saying, like, that's what Disney did though. Like, they
That's what
literally
they
just
did.
took
That's
six
exactly what they
billion
did.
dollars and like just basically set it on fire like Heath Ledger
Mm.
did in the Dark Knight movie with the pile of money they slid down. Yeah, that was not a morbid joke. I promise. That wasn't a morbid joke. I just meant like jumping. Y'all know what scene I'm talking about. Y'all know how I feel about that trilogy. But
Yeah, let's not do that again.
but yeah, no, like it's fucking it's insane to me, bro. Like, you spend $6 billion and then trash your source material and then say you have no source material to go. It's just so fucking weird, bro. Like,
I blame Kennedy. I think she's a redheaded demon, and I hate her.
yeah, I can agree with that. I can
Like,
110% agree with that. I'm glad she is
Sam
not.
was right fucking there.
Yeah,
Sam was right fucking there.
Yeah.
They were there. They said, "Bring me on. I'll do it for fucking free."
Yeah.
Fuck, bro. Sorry. Now I'm getting pissed off.
I'm trying not to. I'm trying to keep my composure about this. I don't want to lose my shit about this.
So, yes, it's a great fucking series. It's a great episodic story. I hate when people say Dune came out first. Okay, but Dune is nothing like fucking Star Wars,
Okay.
except for the fact
First
that
and-
it's literally a space drama, an epic space drama. That's it. It's from the same genre. That's all it is.
First and foremost,
I'll admit, Dune is great. Dune is great. My girlfriend.
That's fine. First and foremost, fuck Dune. Secondly,
I'm glad she didn't hear
and
that.
that's not me saying that I don't like it. I'm just saying in this instance. But secondly, bro, who gives a shit if Dune came first? George Lucas said Dune is what inspired him to make Star Wars.
Right.
So cool. Whoop these shit. Who gives a fuck?
Dune doesn't have as much source material.
Dude, yeah, exactly. Dune came first. Congratulations, bro. Are you wet yet? Like, the fuck? Who cares? Star Wars is better.
Yeah. Every time someone said, "Well, Dune came out first," and then I go and watch Dune, I'm like, okay, but Star Wars doesn't have fucking vibrating blades and fucking weird ass things in their nose. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro. Like, I mean,
even the early like imagery of Star Wars, whenever he was first gonna be named Starkiller. If anyone doesn't know that shit, this is some old shit. Before it was Skywalker, it was gonna be Starkiller.
Before it was Luke Skywalker, it was gonna be Anakin Starkiller.
Anakin Starkiller, yeah.
And then we got Luke Skywalker, and then we got Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can go for hours. We might go. Yeah, no, honestly, we might just do an educational episode in a few weeks about Star Wars. Or maybe what we'll do is him and I can talk about it, and we'll figure something out to where it's not the main episode, because we understand probably not everybody wants to watch that. So
Right.
What we might do is we might take an hour or so sometime in the middle of the week or something in the next few weeks and just do a special episode, a little educational Star Wars episode, and just drop some lore for you guys if you guys are interested. But yeah, because that would be cool. Because I could go for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours about this shit. Don't like genuinely. Don't get me started. It's not my fault that you're uneducated. You know, I'm just here to educate. That's all.
Bro, I'm on the outside of it. He is deep in it.
Yeah, no, like
You
what
are
was
in it, bro.
what?
I'm on the edge of it. I'm on the fringe.
I seen a meme one time that was like it was this chick and she was like kind of she was sitting down and she was like kind of like leaned away like cuddled up to herself type shit like uncomfortable and shit. And then beside her, there's this dude, this drunk guy, just like in her ear, just like, and like you could tell they're just like at a party or something, and there's just some like drunk dude trying to holler at this chick, and she's just like, no, get away. But what the meme said was the girl was just like a girl that said she liked my Spider-Man shirt or some shit like that. And then over here, where it's him just like yelling in her ears, like me explaining 20 years of the MCU to her because she said she liked my Spider-Man shirt or some shit like that. Yeah, that's me with Star Wars. Don't tell me you like my Star Wars shirt. Because then I'm going to tell you why Star Wars is the greatest thing ever. Your fault, not mine. You started this. Just so you know. Just so you know. But, yeah. So, I have an interesting question for you. And I don't think we've actually ever really spoken about this. We speak more about like what we believe they're doing and what what like a bunch of speculation on what they may be doing and everything. But as far as Star Wars goes, what would you like to see them do next? Just act like nothing, act like they don't have anything planned.
Okay. Honestly,
what would you like to see next?
Wish they went the way that the story was supposed to go in the books, with Luke Skywalker starting the Jedi Academy back up, with him meeting whatever the fuck her name is, Jane, I think,
Mary Jade,
or maybe that's his daughter. I don't know. But
you're talking about Mara Jade, right?
Okay, yeah,
the
right,
Emperor, yeah, the Emperor's hand. She was an assassin, and then fell in love with Luke.
And then the new Sith Lords come in with that bad bitch that kind of looks like Darth Maul, but then
Darth
also
Talon.
has the weird.
Darth Talon.
Had her as a action figure. Yeah, yep. So I wish they went with that, only because I love that comic series. I had all the action figures for that shit. I was obsessed with that, and I really thought that that's where they could have gone. Especially whenever I saw the Captain America movies and I saw how much bro looked like fucking what's his name. I was like, oh, dude, he better come in and play a young version of Luke Skywalker.
Everybody wants Sebastian Stan to play Luke Skywalker.
And dude, I thought that before anyone was saying that. I'm like, this motherfucker looks like he could play young Skywalker.
I could see it. I could see him playing a older but younger Luke.
I would take anybody. I would take anybody, bro. Or it wouldn't even have to be Luke. You could literally just do at that point where his son is at his prime, and he's got the whole futuristic new look of like pretty much Luke Skywalker, that signature look that they did in all the fucking comics for like 10 years straight.
Yeah.
But I loved it, man. That was my favorite era.
No, that would have been fucking cool. And if I'm not mistaken, it's been a while since I've like really done any research on the George Lucas scripts, the sequel scripts, but I know for a fact what he had, like the like main plot of it was the Empire falls and Luke goes on to, I'm pretty sure it was Luke goes on to start his new Jedi Academy, and Darth Maul rises back up with Darth Talon as his apprentice.
Dude.
And
That would have been badass.
and that was gonna be like the sequel trilogy.
That would have been badass. And bro, you could have gone completely away from Luke. Yeah, all right, y'all don't want to keep doing it. It's redundant. Fine. Give me Darth Revan. Give me something that's already here, either Star Wars Unleashed or Star Wars of the Old Republic. And I know that outplayed. I know everyone fucking says that, but
No,
it's true. It's great.
not
There's
even,
nothing wrong
not
with those
even.
fucking stories.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's not outplayed. It's not, at least not in my opinion. It's not. I mean, those are some of the best stories in Star Wars. Like, let's be honest. Um, but bro, and it really breaks my heart to see this because I want to see this more than anything. But it's like I don't even want Disney to touch the Old Republic because they're just gonna fuck it up. Like, I want a Bane trilogy more than anything, bro. Like,
Dude,
I want a
give
Darth
dude,
Revan movie
that
more
would have
than
been badass.
anything, bro. Like, I
Also,
want that
it's
shit
not
more than
that.
anything.
I want you to explain how the fuck did this motherfucker create midichlorians and make space Jesus out of Anakin? I want to know that. I want to know
Plagueis?
how Plagueis and fucking found Sidious and made Sidious at a young age whenever he fucking killed his family and shit like that and came up. Like, I want to see that too.
Oh yeah, I thought you were genuinely asking me how all that happened. I'm like, read the Plagueis book.
Yeah, he's like, bro, read the book. No,
Yeah, I'm like, read the
did.
Plagueis book. I'm like, have you not? That's one of the greatest pieces of Star Wars literature, bro.
Literal space
But no,
Rothschilds.
yeah,
Is what it is.
facts, bro. Exactly, yeah. But no, a young Palpatine thing would be fucking fire, bro. Yeah,
Anyone
like,
could play that. Anyone.
Yeah, fucking Tom Hiddleston, bro.
Ooh. Oh yeah, he's got the face for it.
Just make Loki the Emperor already.
Yeah.
Just, but no, but
Skywalker. Something dark side.
Fucking Family Guy reference for you little fuckers out there. We love
He's
you.
a
We
huge
love you,
fucking
Seth
fan. He
MacFarlane.
pays more respect to that shit than the fucking Kennedy did.
No, exactly. Hey, George Lucas approved of that shit.
Dude, yes, he did.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, he did.
So, but like, yeah, but that's where I'm at with it, bro. Like, I don't. As much as I want to see a Darth Bane trilogy, as much as I would love to see a Revan limited series or something, bro. If Disney did that shit and fucked it up, I'm burning every park down.
See, this is the thing, bro, and this is the issue I think with pop culture, and this is kind of why mainstream shit is dying. You know, you ask anybody, "Oh, have you seen this? Have you heard?" No, everyone's on their own fucking path to what their For You page is.
Yeah.
And so, like, there comes a point where something is a bubble, and it blows, and it gets so big, and then it pops, and then it becomes a meme. We were talking about this the other day with Taylor Swift, fucking Dragon Ball Z.
We're
like,
not coming after the
Swifties.
Swifties. We're not coming after the Swifties. We're not. We're just stating. We're just stating facts, giving examples. We're not coming after the Swifties. I want to make that clear. Go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry, not trying to bring any heat.
Sorry.
It becomes an issue, and so I think that's where we're at with Disney. There's a word for it, but they know how to take something that's culturally big and literally pop it. They blow the bubble on it, and then it's overrated, it's oversaturated, and they've ruined anything that makes it what it is.
Yeah, they overinflate that shit. Bro.
And so now it's to a point where, okay, we leave it to the actual fans. And so you get all these people making their own movies, and you got people like Filoni. Like, there are people, but we can't go to the source anymore. Now you have to go.
Episode 2 comes out this month. Oh shit!
So
free promotion for Star Wars Theory, the fan film for Vader Episode 2. That shit comes out in like a week and a half or some shit like that. I am so fucking excited. We've been waiting years for this shit. If you've not seen part 1, go check that shit out. That shit is fucking awesome. It's the best fan film ever made, in my opinion.
Yep.
And just fucking go watch it. And yeah, anyways, sorry. You said fan film, and that reminded me. Yeah. We love Theory over here. Theory, sponsor us. I got a bunch of your savers back here.
Shit. I think I don't know, you want to close it out here?
Fuck it. I'm down for that, man. Are you gonna get on tonight?
I don't know if I'm gonna get on tonight.
Alright, that's cool.
But
I probably shouldn't. I probably need to get to bed anyway.
yeah, I was gonna say I was wanting to get into that conversation we were talking about, but we might need to hold that off for tomorrow too.
Wait, what?
Because we'll be up for hours talking about that shit, the dream and all that shit.
Oh yeah, nah. Yeah. Let's wait till tomorrow to do that. Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
well, let's close it out.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, we definitely appreciate all of you guys for hopping in and checking us out, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment below on your opinion on all of our debates. The tomato. Answer correctly. You will be banned. You will be banned. You will be banned. I promise. You better answer right. So,
hey, be a smartass and say culinarily it's a vegetable.
Hey, I'll ban him too. It might just be me next week. Fuck it. Go ahead. Let me know how you feel about Pluto, man. Let us know how you feel about Pluto. What was the other one? Oh, let me know if I'm a little gay for wanting to go to that concert. I don't even fucking remember what else we talked about, bro. What else? If you feel like it, we're not pushing you, we're not advocating for nothing, but if you feel like it, let us know some of your religious beliefs in the comments. This is a safe space. I promise. This is a safe space. Keep it nice, keep it clean. I mean, y'all talk your shit, but don't go off and get personal. Just keep it playful and shit in the comments.
I'll say it. Don't be a bigot about it. You can explain your side and your point thoroughly in an educated and respectful way. If you can't do that, that says more about your intelligence than anything.
Exactly, that part. So yeah, so if you feel like it, if you like I said, it's a safe space. Leave it down in the comments. Let us know what your beliefs are. I promise you, this is a safe space. We're not gonna judge you.
Open
Nothing
discussion.
like that. If we see anybody being disrespectful or anything towards you, we will make sure that they are blocked and banned and that they can't bother you on our account at least anymore.
Most definitely.
What else was it? Fuck, what else was it?
We talked a little bit about music and movies.
Yeah, let me know. Let us know your thoughts about Drake, I guess, and how you feel about him. let us know how you feel about Justin Bieber. How you feel about Usher. How you feel about Chris Brown. Yeah, let us know. Who's your favorite artist? Who do you listen to? Who's some of the people that you guys listen to? Movies. Let us know what movies that you've watched that you've really liked lately. I can tell you one movie that I recently watched. In the past few months, that is now one of my top 5 all-time favorite movies, and that is A Bronx Tale. Not gonna get into it. Great fucking movie though. Go watch it if you haven't. If you have watched it, yeah, that part. It stems from a one-man show that the dude that wrote it puts on and has been putting on for over 30 years at this point. He also stars in the movie, but yeah, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. If you have seen it, go watch it again. Yeah, so let us know some of your favorite movies in the comment. What you're excited for, what you're not excited for. If you're a Star Wars nut, let us know. If you want information about Star Wars, let us know. If you want any information about some other nerdy shit, let us know. We can figure it out for you. We can chat. We love talking nerdy to people, man. So, but anyways, we do appreciate you guys stopping in, checking us out. We will be back next Monday for the High Ground Podcast. 7:30, right? We're doing 7:30?
We're doing 7:30 on the dot.
All right, bet. So, Mondays, 7:30, every week. And if something happens, we will let you know on social media. We're going to be working on getting up certain pages, but for now, just follow our personal pages. We'll pin them in the comments or in the description or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But go follow us over there to keep up with all the updates and everything until we do get an official page set up and everything. But again, I'm rambling. We appreciate you guys and we love you guys and we hope all of your hopes, dreams, and wishes come true. Catch us live over on Twitch uh, any given day, most days. And yeah, you guys have a beautiful night. Sweet dreams, everybody.
Much love, y'all. Peace.
Yeah.